Hey guys, Ray from Love Your RV and Boat. Today I'm wrapping up my review on the Bluetti AC300 and its companion battery pack, the B300. Now I've done several videos on this box, I think maybe 5 or 6 of them, so I'll link back to that. I'm just kind of wrapping up the review because I've had a chance to use it fairly long term for a few months now. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to do one more test, kind of a simultaneous charge and discharge test. So I've got a 420 watt panel I'm going to be feeding into it, and then I'm going to have it running my Furrion air conditioner, RV air conditioner. It's kind of warm today, so I figured it's a good time to test that. A lot of people ask whether things can run their air conditioner or not, so we'll see how many hours we can run the air conditioner from the Bluetti box there with about 400 watt panel hooked to it. And then I'll come back after that and give you my pros and cons as I see them for this system and my final thoughts. So let's get to it. So here's the test scenario. I got about 400 watts of solar or so going into the box, and then it's going to go in and it's going to run my air conditioner. Right now it's around 77 degrees out. It's supposed to go up to about 80 degrees today. We're boondocking. This awning I've been used to kind of shade the trailer, but the winds are picking up. So in the desert you can get some pretty high winds. So I'm a little leery of leaving the awning out. So when I put the awning away, I'm going to get full sun against the RV. That should heat it up quite a bit in there for us. So hopefully the AC will be running for enough of a time to keep us comfortable the rest of the day. I've charged the box up fully, and I'm going to keep the solar going in, and I'll let you see how it drains the battery over the course of the next few hours. So let's go in and turn the AC on. Turn the fan on first, and we'll put this down to about 72. There we go, it's showing 1.3 kilowatts of output. Once that starts to drain the battery, we should see the solar kick on, start putting in some wattage as well. Okay, so you can see we're getting about 343 watts of solar. A little bit of clouds in the sky right now. Not getting my max solar, but she seems to be running the AC. It's cooling down in here. It's already come down a degree or so. Okay, so I heard the compressor kick off now that we're down under 72 in here. Ran for about 20 minutes, down to 89%. You can see now we just have the fan running, about 150 watts. So now we're actually feeding in energy until the next time that compressor kicks on. For this test, I just have the AC being powered. Took the cover off, and then I've wired the Bluetti output straight into the AC, so we don't have any other loads on it, just so it's a pure test of just the AC going on. Anyway, we'll keep it going, let it cycle, and we'll see how much time we get of AC running with this test. Okay, so just went past about the 1 hour mark. Capacity's down to 76%. My solar's dropped a bit because it's clouded up. Still getting some, but not as much as I could be getting, but the trade-off is it's not creating as much heat either in the rig, so we'll keep going. We're about an hour and a half in now. 67%. You can see in the rig is, according to my weather station, 78.4 degrees, or 68.5 inside and 78.4 outside. Yep, seem to be getting a little better sun now. We're up to 400 watts there on the solar. 409, 407. It's kind of patchy clouds, so it kind of comes and goes. Well, we've hit the 3-hour mark. The battery still has 33% capacity left, so it could probably run easily another maybe hour, hour and a half. But Mother Nature's kind of decided to ruin my test a bit. We're actually clouding up quite a bit, and it's starting to cool down, so I'm going to turn off the test and kind of come to the conclusion to be about 4.5 hours I could get doing this with a 400 watt input. A lot of times it was down even under 300, sometimes it popped over 400. So I think if you wanted to kind of equalize where you're putting in as much power as you were taking out with the one air conditioner there, you'd probably need at least about 1,000 watts or 1,200 watts would be good. You'd be putting in enough to run your air conditioner plus some other loads in the RV, but just wanted to kind of do this test, especially to see if the box could handle being charged and discharged at the same time, and also how well it would handle the air conditioner. I do have a soft starter in my air conditioner, an active stop soft starter, so that kind of helps when the compressor kicks on, but even with that, my little 2,000 watt generator can't run my air conditioner, so it still takes a fairly good little surge to get it going, and this box seems to handle it no problem at all. Let's go through some of the pros and cons as I see them. Start with the pros. First of all, it's got an excellent 3,000 watt inverter. Performance is really good. 6,000 watt surge, so no problem starting things like air conditioners. Very fast charging with the dual MPPT controllers in this box here. It's one reason they've moved the battery out of the box so that they can put more stuff in here and be able to run faster charging. So it's expandable also up to 12,288 watt hours, so you can do 4 of these boxes. And I also saw you could get another one of these boxes and do 4 more and do in 240 volt hookup. So very good for home backup power system. Uses the safer lithium iron phosphate type batteries. Some battery packs use kind of a different, more volatile type of lithium, but this is one of the safer ones out there. Very hard to even start it on fire. Has both a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth smartphone app, and they've developed that over the years. Seems to be working pretty good. Also 48-month warranty. So a lot of these boxes will only have a 1-year warranty or 2-year. They're stating they have a 48-month warranty. Also online, there's lots of support videos that they put out, and they actually have a community forum. I've never had to call them or anything. If you dig around online, you're going to find people have had bad experiences and people have got good experiences. So do your research there. As far as the cons go, it's very heavy to move around. This thing here is around 40 something pounds. This thing's like 70 pounds, something like that. So this one, I can carry around pretty easy. But when I carry this one around, I kind of feel it in my back, compressing my spine. So just be aware of that. They do have big handles, but that really is a downfall of these boxes if you're going to be having to move them around a lot. They actually have a truck, kind of a part they sell on their site just to set up some of these systems and move them around. I'm not a big fan of the touch screens. I kind of prefer the power stations that have separate buttons and then kind of a lit screen. That's just my own minor kind of quibble with it, my preference. If the touch screen fails, you're kind of out of luck there. And to turn things on and off, you got to use the touch screen. So I can see it wearing out quicker than buttons. It also requires this battery to work. It would be nice if maybe they had kind of a small battery in here so it could do some functionality without having to hook this up. And also this big connecting cord is very stiff, big, and kind of awkward. So if you're trying to put it somewhere in tight quarters, it can be a pain to try to do that. And also, there's really no weatherproofing. They do kind of put on these kind of rubber snaps, but they don't claim it's got weather resistance at all. So it's basically for indoor use, which sometimes can be a pain when you're camping in certain situations. So final conclusions. The AC300 system's well put together with good power performance specs. Bluetti's addressed many of the issues I had with previous power stations, such as slow charging speeds. It's become a very polished product. The weight and awkwardness makes me lean towards a system of separately wired in components, though. I prefer not to have all my eggs in one basket because the RV is our home. Being full time in the fifth wheel trailer, I'm not the target market, though. The AC300 is more aimed at homeowners or small RV owners. A van or a small motorhome dweller could use this as an easy to install off grid power solution. Homeowners could use it for backup power and short-term weekend and holiday camping trips. For applications like those, I give it a thumbs up. Look in the description and I'll put a pile of links for you if you want to look at it, get more information on it, or see other reviews I've done of other power stations. Till next time, Ray from Love Your RV and Boat. Cheers, guys.